In this session, we are going to learn customer and vendor configuration and the basic configuration of GL and enterprise structure we already completed. For that, I will give the description, means whatever the link is there, I will give it in the description. So go through that. And today we are going to learn everything related to customer basic configuration, vendor basic configuration, what master data is needed, and how we can post the transaction. So first we'll go to SPRO. After go to SPRO, click on SAP reference IMG and click on financial accounting. Under financial accounting, you will have accounts receivable and accounts payable. So here we have all the basic configuration for customer and the supplier will be done here. So click on customer and then we have a master data. Click on master data. Go to the next step here, preparation and creation of customer master data. So the first thing is we need to create the groups. So we'll create two groups for our customer accounting. So what we will do is we will create two groups like one is domestic group. See, it can be based upon the client requirement or a customer requirement. Based upon that, we will create. But as of now, our learning purpose, we'll create two groups. One is domestic and other one is we'll create international. Okay, so under this domestic, like I will give Tata Motors domestic customer for this one, and for international, we'll give Tata Motors international customer. So under domestic, will as our company is from India, so we'll create all the customers which are related to India under domestic customers, and the customers which who are related customers who are related to international will be created under this customer group. So first we'll create these two groups. Then click on new entries here, give this name and TM Tata Motors domestic customers and save this one. So when we create a group, you also have the option of modifying the field details. Like click on the general data here. There are three options. One is we can modify fields at the general data level, company code level, and the sales data level. So we mostly as a SAP finance practitioner will be a part of using general data or a company code data. So this changes what we see here, like under general data. So we'll see address details, name one, name two, name three, or a street. So all these are required as a optional or a need to be required, make it as a mandatory field or a suppress can be done here. So for example, let's say I want district field to be maintained mandatory. So in that case, I need to click on this district field so that without mentioning the district of that customer, I cannot save the transaction. Okay, so we'll create this one. Then we'll create one more for international customer, Tata Motors international customer. So I will just change this to international. So we have created one more group, Tata Motor international customer. So once the group is created, so we need to assign the number range to this group. We need to create a number range for this group. So what we can do is save this and go back, and here we create a number ranges for customer group. Create a number ranges for customer group. So execute this one. So whatever the customers will be there will be a part of this group only. Click on intervals. First we'll see what are the number ranges. In real scenario, this number ranges will be blank or maybe SAP standard one. You can utilize all of them. But as this is a testing environment, many people are using this one. So we'll try to see what are the intervals which we have. Okay, so these are the free intervals which we are going to use for our customer purpose. Okay, so let's say I will take a, yeah, so two ranges here. This one is free for me. In real scenario, this number ranges won't be used by any person, means any testing purpose. So whatever the number range we want, our customer wants, we can create. Um, so mention this details for time being, and also mention whatever the free number ranges which we have, higher and the lower. Okay. So I think these are the few number ranges. So I will go with this number range. Okay, so we'll go with 19 series number range. So 19 series number range is free. Then what I can do is I will mark it as 9 zeros here, 8 zeros. So as we don't need much vendors or customers, so we'll go with a range of 100. Hundred to 199. I will give it for domestic. In real scenario, we don't give like 100 to 900. It will be like 19,000 to 19,999, like that. We'll give a range. For international, what I will do is I will take it as 2. So whichever ending with 2 series will be my international. So I will see if this range works for us, then we'll create, or else whatever the other range is available free, then we'll take that one. Okay, go back and create a range. Here, click on the plus icon here, and before that, check what are the numbers they have consumed, means the people who is practicing. Okay, T is used, so Z is also used. So what I will do is I will create T1 and T2. T1 is for my domestic, T2 is for my international. Okay, click on this and click on number ranges here. And here also there is one important challenge we will be facing is whether our number ranges what we are saying are free or not in the business partner. Okay, so because in SAP now the current process is like first we will create a business partner, then that will be extended to a customer level or a vendor level as a, through a roles. Okay, so I will check in the business partner also I have the same number ranges, so that in the business partner also I will have the same number, as well as a customer also I will have the same number. Okay, so parallelly I'm checking whether I have a business partner number ranges free for that series or not. We'll go to SPRO. SAP reference IMG. Here under cross application components, we have to go to SAP business partner. So under SAP business partner, we have the option of business partner. Under business partner, we have basic settings. Under basic settings, you will see number ranges and the groups. So define number ranges and define group to assign number ranges. So first we'll see what are the number ranges are available here. Let me check the free number ranges here also. So unfortunately, if you see here, we don't have that series which we are looking for, right? Uh, so I cannot have a same number range, means same document or a same number business partner. So for example, let's say I want to create a business partner, because the first thing which we are going to create any customer is as a business partner. So for example, I have created business partner. I want to create a business partner with this number. Okay, 190090909000 So first I will create business partner with this. But unfortunately, we don't have a business partner with the this free number range. Okay. So I will try to bring a common number range where I will have same number for my business partner as well as for customer. So let's go back here. Let me see again what are the number ranges free in the customer side. So customer side, I do see 93 series is available here, and I also see 93 series is available. Okay, 93 series available. Nine three nine nine. Okay, let's go with a 9399 series. So that will give a better idea here. So first, we'll go with a 9399 series. So I have 9399 series here, means I will start with 9399 for customer. Let me check for when business partner also I have the 9399 series available. This is my customer. So for customer also 9399. Yeah, I do have this free series 9399. So what I will do is 9399. I will mark it as, I don't want to consume more three zeros. I will keep it as 100. So the same number. So I want to give customer as well as a business partner same number range. So that reason we are taking this one. Okay. Let's finish this customer one. So here we have, this is customer, and in other screen we have business partner. So business partner will come back again on this because we have to be interlink business partner to customer. So that reason we have to make sure this one. So T1 is for my in domestic customers. Let me give this range what we have selected. So I will end up 9300 9309 So let me put one more 9 here. Here also put one more 9. And I want to keep this as a external number range and save this. We go here. Let me copy this free number ranges from business partner. So it's a 10-digit number. Let me copy this from there itself. 9399000100. So this series, and okay, now save this number. So T1 we have created. Copy this T1 and go back onto the top. Here I will mark it as T2. T2 we will be using for international. So mark it as 200 to 299 and mark it as external. So why we are marking it as external means whatever the business number I want to create. So for example, let's say business partner I am creating as 9399200. So I want to reflect my customer number also same. So in that case, I need to mark this as external number ranges. So system will automatically take the same business number as my customer number also and save here. Now we have created customer. Now go back and assign the number ranges to customer groups which we have. So go to position and give the Tata Motors domestic customers. So these are my domestic customers and the international customers. So for domestic customers, I will give T1 and for international customer, I will give T2 and save this. Okay. Now we have created customer. Also will create a business partner this for this one. We'll go to business partner screen now. Okay. And I will try to keep same number range here. T1 and T2. Let's see in business partner. No one has used T1 and T2. Yes, correct. Good. So I will add T1 and T2 here. T1. So there also I have given the same number range for T1. Here I will not mark it as external number range. So I will ask system to take the number ranges. System will generate from 100 first and then 101, 102 like that. So save this one. Create one more number range for T2. This is for business partner we are creating. So you can also see here, this is business partner number ranges. Okay, here also I will not mark it as external number range and save this. So once this is done, under business partner also we need to create a group and assign these groups. Go back now. Define and assign the number ranges here. Okay. So what we will do is we will select no issues. So what we will do is we'll try to select copy this one and we'll give our business partner customer group. So here we are going to give a customer group. So customer group, we have created two groups, right? One is TMDC. So I want to keep the same group. So here we are not creating a customer group. Here we are creating a business partner group. So I want to keep same as it is. And this is for my Tata Motors domestic customer. So I will give the same description here. Tata Motors domestic customers. Okay, and we have created business partner number ranges T1 and save this one. Press enter and save. Same way, we'll copy this one and create, instead of domestic, we'll create international customer. Tata Motor International. And for international, we are created the group as TMIC for customer. So I want to create business partner also TMIC. And here I want to create a number ranges 2. Press enter and save. So our basic configuration for number range is done for customer. So same way, we'll also do it for vendor. So I have taken now as business partner, we don't have that separate like vendor. There is a separate path for vendor. So business partner will be a single path for vendor and customer. So I will go back to number ranges again. So I have taken 9399 series for customer, right? So what I will do is for vendor, we can take 9399, right? So vendor will take 9388. So wherever you see 9388, we'll come to know that this is my vendors 9388 series. Okay, so I will create a business partner as well as vendors with this series. See, in real scenario, we don't need to be bothered about so much on the number ranges because every number range is free. Because all these training systems are utilized by many children or students. So they have been utilizing all these number ranges for their practice purpose. So that is the reason we are trying to use as much as possible and we are spending so much time on these number ranges. Okay, so here on the customer side, we have completed. Now we'll minimize this one for customer. Now we'll go to supplier account. See, don't be confused with business partner and the customers, right? So first we'll create every customer has to be created as a business partner first. Once the business partner is been created, that will be extended to whether it is a customer or a vendor or maybe a some other thing through a roles from a business partner. So first everything will be created as a business partner, then that will be extended to a cust- customer or a vendor through a roles. So to keep business partner number, this business partner number same as this customer number, we are trying to keep the same number ranges over here. So for to create a business partner, you have to come to this path, business partner, and this is a part of cross application. So I'm just repeating this because to a freshers, it will be very difficult to catch what exactly I'm doing, right? So for business partner, you have to go to this path, cross application component. And to create a customer, we have to go to this financial accounting path. Okay, now we'll go to supplier account. Okay, so for supplier account, first we'll see. We are assuming that I will create this number range. So in business partner, this number is freely available. So I will check whether this number range is available in my supplier or not. So we'll go to master data. I will go here and define number ranges. Before that, I will check what are the number ranges I have free number ranges. Go to intervals and check. So do we have 93 series available? 93299, yeah. So 93 series is available here. So we'll create this one. Okay. So first here also we'll create two groups for vendors. So one group I will create as a Tata Motors domestic vendor. So create Tata Motors domestic vendors and save this one. We'll create one more group, Tata Motors international vendor, and save this group. Okay, so here we have saved Tata Motors international vendor and Tata Motors. This save this one. Go back. Save. And then assign the number ranges to this vendor. Click on intervals. Click on plus. Here I will give T3 as my number ranges. I should have given V1, V2 or something, but because mostly it is been used by someone else, right? So, and that is fine because that it will not impact much to us. So what we'll do is we'll create just a second. Yeah, we'll create. Yeah, we'll go back here and then click on plus sign here to create. Then give T3. So T3 I will give to my domestic vendors. Give the ending number range here and click on external number. So this we need to select because I want to keep the same number for my customer as well as for my when sorry to my business partner as well as for my vendors. So here we need to select external, but at the time of creation of a business partner, I will not be selecting this. So then we'll create T4 with this number range, and this will be utilized for international vendors. And click on external and save. Okay, now we'll assign this number ranges to the earlier created groups of vendors. Go to position and click on account groups and give your number ranges here Tata Motors domestic vendors. So you see here domestic vendors and the customers, international vendors have been showing up here. So for this vendor, we'll give T3 and for international vendors, we'll give T4. Save it. Go back. So this is the path where we will assign the number ranges to customer. Sorry, number ranges to vendors. So there is a different concept. Sometimes what happens is, yeah, we'll take that later part. So I don't want to confuse you on this intercompany vendor and customers. So we'll take it as a separate topic. Now we'll go to business partner. So now we are into a business partner. So under business partner, we'll also create the same number ranges. So click on plus here, give T3, give the 9388 series number ranges here. Here we will not be selecting external and save. Again, click on plus T4, give the number ranges as 9388, 9388, and here we are not giving external number range and save it. Okay, so there is some issue. Interval T4 overlaps with T3. Let's see. So I might have created overlap related. So I might not given the correct number ranges for T4. So let's see. So T3 is been created, but T4 not created. Let me click on plus again. Give a T4 This is the number range I want to use for T4. This is the number range I want to use for T4. And do not select external and save it. So the changes were saved. Save this, go back. Now go to define and assign number ranges. Create a new groups. So we have created two new groups, right? One is Tata Motors domestic vendor, and other one is Tata Motors international vendor. So give a short name as Tata Motor domestic vendor. Here I will give it as Tata Motor international vendor. So here in the description we'll give complete name. I should have selected the last one. Okay. So here I will replace with customer with vendor. And here on the Tata Motors international customer, I will replace the customer with vendor. Okay, then give a number range here like domestic we are using T3, and here we are using T4. Press enter and save it. Okay, so this name I want to change it for customer because for customer I just mentioned as Tata Motors International. So I will go to the top bottom. Tata Motor domestic, yeah, Tata Motor International. So this I want to replace with international customer. So it will be easy for me to identify like Tata Motors international vendors and the customer. So that reason I kept this like like this and save this one. Then go to basic settings is done. Once the basic settings are done, you have to go to master data synchronization in the vendor setup. So here whatever we are doing are part of business partner cross application component under business partner we are doing. So these settings what we are going to do now will be a part of business partner setting. So we'll go to master data synchronization. So master data synchronization. So as of now we tried to keep same name like this we have kept the same as it is for BP and for customer also. Customer I have customer group I have given same group name TMDC customer group and TMIC customer group. For business partner also I have kept the same grouping name. For vendor also we have done the same. So what we have to do is, I mean for BP also, BP business partner also, I have tried to keep the same grouping name for customers. So now I need to, this is my customer group and this is my business partner group. So I need to link my customer group with my business partner because I have to tell the system my TMDC customer group will link with my business partner group TMDC. TMIC, my customer group, will link to my business partner TMIC, my customer group. So this linkage we have to do, and this we have to do it for customer as well as vendor. That is basically a supplier. So go to master data synchronization. Under that we have a customer and vendor integration. Go here and go to business partner setting. Under the business partner settings, you have a setting for customer integration and setting for vendor integration. So first we'll do a setting for customer integration. Just give me a second where I need to change the mic settings. Okay. So first we'll go to field assignment for customer integration here. Under this, we have a assign keys. Under assign keys, we have the option of define number assignment direction from business partner to customer. And we also have the option of customer to business partner. So this option we will use during the greenfield implementation where customer business partner is been created first and then it will move to customer. So at the time of greenfield implementation and all, we will use this option. At the time of data migration from a ECC system or any other system to SAP, any other system means a older system to SAP. At the time, we'll use this option. So customer is already been created, then we will convert that into a business partner. Because earlier session we don't have a business partner concept of linking a business partner to customer concept. So for that reason, first you have to create that as a because the customer is already been created, but we want to create that also as a business partner. Here, for the fresh implementation, we don't have that issue. So we can create a business partner first, then can be moved to customer. So define number ranges. Here, will not be having our number range just for position and check whether we have a setting. Number range for group or different. Okay. So this we don't want to see this errors. Let me go to this one and click on new entries. So this is someone's error we are getting. We'll remove this one. Remove this one. So first we'll resolve their issues. Let me save this. Number range for group 130 and account group YS are different. Like CVL grouping, I will remove this one. Number range for PNBP and account group KRBP are different. So this setup is not properly done. So that is the reason we are getting this error. And save this one. Number range for RNBP and KRBP. RNBP. First see this RNBP. This is not properly done by some student. This is also not done properly. and this is also not done properly. So that is the reason they are facing some issues. Let me save this one. Okay, now we'll go back to our topic. This is something which is not related to us. Okay, now click on new entries. Click on new entries and give a domestic and international customer grouping details here, TMDC and TMIC. Try to give the, here we are giving grouping for customer, and here we are giving grouping for business partner to customer. So this is my business partner group and this is my customer group. So I have given this, I told the system this is my business partner group and this is my customer group. So we are trying to keep same group for customer as well as vendor, right? So just save this one and save this one for customer, and sorry, same domestic customer is linked to same international domestic customer group, and I want to keep the same number range for both my international customer and my uh, domestic customer and my international customer. Yeah, so this is my domestic customer business partner is linked to my customers group. So these are matching group, and I want to keep my business partner number range same as it is to my customer number range. So I am selecting this one. So whenever whatever the number range I am going to create for a business partner. So let's say this is my business partner number range I have created as 100, ending with 100. So the same number range I will have for customer also. And save this, go back. Same way we have to do it for vendor. So go to vendors integration settings, go to assign keys here, define and assign direction BP to vendors. Define number ranges here, and let me save this. Are we getting any errors? No. Okay. Then click on new entries, or Tata Motors IC is for international and Tata Motors IV. Here we have to give for domestic, right? So give as DV. The same number ranges or a same group we have created for vendors also. We'll try to match vendor group with the same customer group and put same number. Select the same number. So I want to keep the same number for my customers and the vendors. Save here. Okay. So this is the basic setting we have completed now. So then we have to create a reconciliation account for this. To create a reconciliation accounts, that is basically a GL account. So why the reconciliation account is needed and what is the use of reconciliation account, I will show you. So we have assets, we have liabilities. So under assets, we will be creating a customer reconciliation account. Under liability, we will be creating a vendor reconciliation account. So in the balance sheet, we are not going, for example, let's say I have created a customer. So this is my first customer, just taken an example. So this is my first customer, and this customer is belong to Apple Inc. And second customer is one. So this is related to HP Inc. So let's say this is related to Apple and this is related to HP. and this is my other customer is related to, let's say we are purchasing something like IKEA, like some furniture they have brought from IKEA. So these are all customers we are creating something. Okay. So in that case, just an example I have given this. So in that case, in the balance sheet, we're not going to show all these three accounts, right? So what we will do is these three accounts are indirectly linked to Recon GL SAP. So I am not going to show each customer because in real scenario, a business will have millions of customers or thousands of customers. So all the thousand customers I will not show in the balance sheet or I cannot show it. So what I will do is I will put all this customer under my Recon account. So what is the use of Recon account? For example, let's say from Apple we have done a business of around means customer, right? So we have sold something worth of 10,000. For HP, we have sold something worth of 20,000. And for IKEA, we sold something worth of 30,000. So total we have sold as a customer level, we have sold around 60,000. So in my Recon account, it will show it as 60,000 total. It will show the balance of all three customers which indirectly link to a Recon account. So we have to link this customer account with the Recon account in the SAP. So all the balances which are there for this customer will reflect in the Recon account. So the linkage when we are creating a customer, when we create this customer, we have to link the Recon account of SAP GL account to this customer account. So in balance sheet, we will show this Recon account, not this account. But indirectly, this will match the balance of this customer accounts total will match with the total of this Recon account. So first we'll create one Recon account. Create. I will change the settings to hierarchy display. I will mark it as this one. Go to slash and fs00 again. I will put it 10,000, 10,000. So I'm creating a Recon account 10,000, 10,000 in my TMIN Tata Motors and click on create. So this will be my balance sheet account. I am creating this as an asset and this Recon account is my customer Recon account. So receivables. So I will create this as my receivable accounts, customer receivables. So the naming can be anything, payables, receivable, debtors, creditors, anything we can give it. So just for our understanding purpose, we are keeping it as receivables, customer receivables. Then after that, go to control data. Here we have to give a recon account. So this is a key point to select any recon account. So customer recon account and go to bank interest or maybe here or at the bottom. So we cannot create a recon account as a open item management. Open item management will be done at customer and the vendor level, not at a GL level. So short key, I will mark it as 001 and create an bank interest. Here you for the recon account SAP has given a separate recon uh, field, so that is Z067. So give this reconciliation account here for the field status group. Select this group and save it. So we have created customer recon account. Now we'll create a vendor recon account. So vendor recon account will come as a part of liability. Click on create, and this will be my balance sheet account. I am creating this as my liability account. So vendor payables. I will create this vendor payables account and go to control data. Here we need to select as a vendor and sort key, give it as 0001, and open item management will not select open item management for recon account. So here for field status group, we'll select the same Z067 and save it. So this is how the recon accounts can be created. You can create a separate recon account for domestic and for separate account for international, like vendor payable domestic, vendor payable customer. So like that, you can create multiple recon account and assign your as per your category. So I mean, here we have two groups, right? For domestic, we have created one group, and for international, we have created other group. If we want, we can create one recon account for domestic, one recon account for international. But now what I will do is I will use one recon account for both. And this decision will be creating how many recon accounts and all will be discussed with the business, and they are the persons who are going to tell us. Now let's create a business partner now. Go to slash n BP. I am creating a organization. Click on organization. And here I need to select the group. So first I will create a customer, then I will create a vendor. So first select the group TM Tata Motors domestic customer. So I will create Tata Motor domestic customers. So here my company and customer is my for Tata Motors who can be a customers. It's a organization or else there is a dealer who is who wanted to sell means Tata is selling their cars and anything. So it can be anything, right? So let's say for Tata Motors, a customer can be it's at a domestic level, right? So Vicky Motors. So they are the customers. This is just for an example I have taken. Vicky Motors are the customer and short text Vicky. Let me put Vicky. Vicky Motors. Wiki Motors and the short text search term we'll be creating as a wiki, and street and address. This is at Pune. House number 111. Postal code 400 401. City Pune. Pune, let's say Pune near Infosys. Let put as Infi. And country, it will be India. And region, I will select as Maharashtra. So 27 is the region. Any other language or details? So we can send him all the information in English. We can give the telephone contact number and the email IDs and everything here. So I have given the basic information. Now we'll save this one. So see here, so the business partner is been created now, 9399000100. So this business partner is equal to your business partner here, 9399000. Okay. So for vendors, we have used series of 88 here, right? So 9388. So when we create a vendor, so it should reflect that series. So we have created one customer. Now we'll extend this customer, sorry, when business partner. Now we'll extend this business partner to a customer level. So for to customer, what we have to do is click on edit here. It will open the roles. This is basically my role. So I want to extend this business partner to my customer also. To extend this to customer, SAP has given a standard roles. So this is my FI customer role, FLCU000 is my standard FI customer role. So click on that one. This is not the correct one, I think. Some changes has been done in the system, not an issue. Let's find the customer group here. We'll come from stop. Yeah, so let's see FLCU00. This is the customer group we want to create. So now you can see this is my company code is appearing. So FLCU00, basically somebody have created O, so that is by mistake. So FLCU00 is the standard SAP given group where we can extend the business partner to a customer level. So here you can see this business partner, I want to extend it to a customer now. So select this one and click on my company code tab here. Here give my company code, that is my company code as Tata Motors India. Press enter. So when you enter after giving company code, you will see a reconciliation account. Select here, and it's the same reconciliation account which we have created in FS00 screen, right? So that reconciliation account comes here and save it. So this is how we have created the customer. You see here, save the changes. So we can see here, this is my customer number and this is my business partner number. So both are same. So likewise, we'll also create one customer for international group. Okay, business partner. Now select here one customer for international. TMIC, Tata Motors International Customer. Select this one. Give company. So international Tata Motors has deals with type with some Ford Motors. So they might be doing some business with the Ford Motors. Ford Motors. And it will be New York City. And the postal code we'll give it as 12345. We might get some error in the postal code. We'll see what can be the error. City will be New York, New York City, street 12 R1, and number 304. Any address which is proper address which is given by a customer, which we need to show here. And country will be, I will pause for a minute. So here, country, I will take it. Yeah, I will pause for a minute because we are getting some disturbance background. Okay. So country, I will, yeah, you can skip this portion wherever you see there is a separate voices or a different voices are coming. Let me pause. Okay, country, I will take it as US, and region, New York, right? New York City. Yeah. So we'll get New York City here. And language, we will take it as English, the customer language. And here you have to provide all the details of the telephone number, the contact details of this customer, like Ford, and save this one. Now you will see it has taken the number range from the different group, like as we have decided, like we'll end up with 200, right? So it has taken the international number range. If you want, you can see from where it is coming up. SPRO, SAP reference IMG, cross application component. Under cross application component, SAP business partner. Under SAP business partner, we have a business partner. Go to basic settings, number ranges, and grouping. So here we have defined the international details. So T2 is something which we have created. So it will show up T2 now. Whatever the number ranges which we have used for T2 will be shown here. So you will see here T2. So we have consumed till 200. It will NR number status basically shows the next number, which is means till what number we have consumed. So if I create one more customer under this particular group, it will show it as 201. So the last number range which we have consumed will show up here. So we have already consumed 200. So that is the reason it is showing up 200. For example, if it is 204, if the customer is created as 204, it will show as 204, the last consumed number. Yeah, you might see some background noise. My kids are playing around, no issues. Okay, so this we have created as a business partner. Now we'll extend this international customer to our company code. So business partner, it will not be created at a company code level. So we have to extend that to a company code level to respective customer to a company code level. So go to same group again, FLCU, FLCU 00. Scroll down. Not this one. Let's, yeah, this one. So FLCU 00. This is a group which we want. Click on yes. Now go to company code. Under company code, give your company code TMIN. Now we are extending to, so here you will see this number is as external when it was not created or when it was not saved. So when we give a reconciliation account which we already created as a customer, so we'll click on that, give a reconciliation. So with this, what will happen is whatever the transactions are posted in this a business partner or a customer will automatically pass to this reconciliation account. So the in the balance sheet you will show up this recon account, not the customer or a business partner account. Just press enter and save it. So this is how you have created the customer. Now we'll post one transaction to customer and see whether we are able to post any transactions or not. Let's say slash and press enter to post customer transactions. We have to go to transaction code FB70. Go to FB70 and select the customer from here. So if I don't know the customer, I have the option of selecting it from here. By company code, I want to search. So this is my company code and select this one. I see there are two customers are available. So Wiki Motors are something which I want to post now. Select this customer and give details like invoice details, reference, sales R001, some reference number or a document number. What is the value of that sales? The value of the sales is 5 lakhs. And give here the sales document number or a sales GL account here. Give the sales GL and give the amount. Sales to Wiki Motors. Okay, and for sales we have to give a profit center. Give the profit center here. So our controlling area is TMCO. Press enter. So we have three profit centers. So let's say we have sold Tiago car to them. So give the profit center here. If you want, you can put the text also, whatever the text, if you want additional text. Uh, I want to put R001 here on the text for my reference purpose, R001, and then press enter. Check in the simulation, are we getting any errors or not? So we are not getting any errors. If everything looks good, click on post. So the document 1800 has been created. Okay, so this has been created now. We'll check this in the report. So to see the report, what we'll do is we'll go to slash n FBL, sorry, slash n FBL 5N is my report. Or else if I go to directly do it from here, FBL 5N is my report. So go to FBL 5N report and click on TMIN and execute it. It will show the transactions which we have posted now. So this is my transaction 5 lakhs worth sales to Wiki Motors. This is how you will see the transactions. So when you go and see the balance sheet, it will not show this customer account. It will show the transactional GL account. So how that can be shown here? So basically this is my GL account, right? This is my customer. Wiki Motors is my customer where we have sold 5 lakhs worth some materials or something. Okay, so if in general ledger view, if I go to general ledger view, so you see here the recon account which we have. So in the balance sheet, it will show up to this GL account. Now create a vendor. So let's go to create a vendor. Go to BP, click on organization. So for BP, I will just create one domestic BP. Domestic BP, international vendor, domestic vendor. Yeah. So I will select the domestic vendor group here. Select here, it's a company. So what we are purchasing is from Toyota Motors, we are purchasing motors or something. Or maybe we are purchasing something called some chip is required. So that chip we are purchasing it from some Intel company or something. So that Intel company is based out of India or something. Basically, it is a US based company, but I am uh, creating a Intel, which is part of Indian organization or a Indian setup in India. So let's create as Intel Core. So we are purchasing something chips or a related which is required in the motors from this Intel Core. Click on Intel, and this is based out of Hyderabad. Hyderabad, Rajiv Gandhi Street 401, or maybe I will give some house number as 402. I'm randomly giving any details here, and postal code 500 500, city Hyderabad, country India, and the region it will comes under Telangana state. So where is Telangana? Yeah, we have Telangana, and language it will be English. Now save this one. So after putting all the basic information for this vendor, we are saving this. So you see here 9388. So this is the series which we are built for vendor. So we are created this one. Now we'll extend this vendor to a company code vendor level. So means extending this business partner to a vendor level. So to extend this as a vendor, so we have to find the proper role for this vendor. These are all customers roles. Let's see, from top I will come. So vendor, this is for supplier. So we might be having 00 FLVN 00 for vendor at a company code level. So search for that one. I'm searching for that one basically. These are all customers. Or did I missed on the top? Okay, maybe let me come from a top slowly. Yeah, this is the one. So FLV1 00 is the customer or a supplier where we will be creating. So click on this role and click on company code and give the company code as TMIN. Press enter, and we have given the recon account as 20002000. So we'll go with all these fields later on over the course progress. So basically we are just going with the basic details which are required and click on save. So here we'll see a supplier number. So now we'll create one document under this supplier. To create a supplier document, go to FB60, FB60 and give the supplier here. Select your company code, select the supplier. So as we have created only one supplier, purchasing of Intel chip, and that is worth 1 lakh. Give here purchase details, purchase account. So purchase is basically our expenses. So we'll be giving a cost center here. So give the cost center details here. So TMC0. So what are the cost centers which we have? And this cost center basically we are using for not trucks. We are using it for cars. HR car cost centers. Basically, it should not be HR car cost center. It is a product based cost center should be taken, but that is fine. Like as we have created very less cost centers. Yes, product specific cost center should have been given. That is okay. For training purpose, that is fine. But in real scenario, it is going to be a product specific cost centers mostly. Okay, then save this. Click on simulate, and everything looks good. And save this one. So this is how your document is been created. Now to see this document, click on /n and go to FBL1N. So here we will see vendor reports. Click on execute. So you will see the document here. Double click on this document and click on overview option here. So here you will see what is my debited account and what is my credit account. This is your vendor account. So when you click on this general ledger view, you will see your recon account. So this is what balance sheet will show up, not the recon account, not this vendor account. Okay, so our customer posting and the vendor posting is also done without any issues. Now for time being, I will just create one more vendor for international entity or a international purchases. So click on vendor and this is my domestic vendor. So I will create one more for international vendor. Select here, it's a organization and name. So from Apple Inc, we are purchasing laptops or something. Apple is my system and this will be my from New York City only we are purchasing. Give the postal code as same as earlier which we have taken for customer. 504 is my number and city New York City. Here just more specific New York City Apple INC something basically just for our information. This will be a proper address we have to give. Country India, sorry, not India, country US, and region will be New York, and language we will take it as English and save it. So for New York, you will see it will take 200 trains. So that is what we are expecting. Now we'll extend this to our company code level. So we have created and we'll extend it as a com to a company code level as well as for our vendor role. So try to search for vendor. Yeah, FL vendor. Click on company code. Now go to company code here and give company code as TM IN and give the reconciliation account. This is my reconciliation account and save it. So you will see your supplier number here. So this is how you will create a suppliers. Okay, to see all these transactions in the supplier, we also have a just a second. So we'll click on /n to see any report of customers or a vendors. So we can go to tables level as a consultant. We can go to tables level SC16N and here you can give LFB1 and give the company code as TMIN. Just give me a second. Yeah, LFBN. So this is your LFBN and TMIN and execute it. So here you will see your customers. So I need to stop here today. And the same way, we can see SKB1 also and customer TMIN and execute it. So you will see, sorry, not SKB1, for customer KNB1, company code TMIN and execute, you will see the customers which we have created. Okay, so this is how you can see your customers and the vendors at a table level, and also you can see the same data at SCDOCA a table level. To see that SC69 and give table as AC doca A and give company code TMIN and execute it. So here you will see 18 is my customer specific entries and 19 is my supplier specific entries. So this you will see a transaction. So this is how we have completed customer and vendor specific postings. So we'll stop here for today and then we'll continue on other session with another topic. And I will give all the descriptions, means all the videos descriptions or links in the description. Okay, see you. Thanks.